Hi everyone, welcome to this training program on types of earthing and electrodes and their resistance. The author is engineer J.N. Karamchetty. Objectives of the modules developed. The author is a qualified and experienced in electrical engineering, power electronics, energy conservation and auditing, design and implementation of solar photovoltaic power plants, to share his theoretical and practical knowledge with engineering professionals to improve their skills and in turn to develop India. Now, types of earth electrodes, if we see, we have a plate earthing, pipe or a rod earthing, strip earthing, and mat earthing. Now, the important points to note in this, the formula calculate the ground resistance has two components. Resistance is proportional to the soil resistivity, surface area in contact with the soil but not the cross-sectional area. The material of the electrode is immaterial. So the following materials are useful: copper, galvanized iron, cast iron. The material doesn't affect the earthing. Now, aluminum is highly corrosive, hence not suitable to use inside the soil. Now let us see the plate earthing. Plate earthing standard is 1.2 meters by 1.2 meters. Generally people use 0.6 by 0.6 also. And we have a references for this. ISO 3043 and IEEE 80 also is available. Now plate earth calculations, if we see, we have a formula. The same formula we use it with the different notations. Resistivity, you can see that the resistance of the grid resistance, you can call it as rho by 4 under root of pi by A ohms. Rho is the resistivity of the soil, area is A is the area of the plate considering both the sides. Considering a plate of a 600 mm by 600 mm, if you put in this formula, we will get the resistance as 52.22 ohms. But the same thing if you use it for 1.2 meters by 1.2 meters, so that is approximately length is double, width is also double. The resistance comes to 26.11. Now, if you see that the plate earthing, we can use a copper, galvanized iron, cast iron. We have a thickness of 3 millimeters, 6 millimeters, 12 meters. Why do we change the thickness? You see the next column. The first one, copper is a corrosion of the copper is only 0.2% per year, whereas for GI it is a 0.5 and for cast iron it is 2.2 percentage per year. So we use cast iron much thickness thing we increase, whereas the thickness is the lowest for the copper, so that the corrosion effect will not come on the material even for 25 years of service. Now you can see from the previous one formula, the doubling the length, area increased by 200 because 600 has gone to 1.2, whereas another 600 gone to 1.2, so it has become 4 times. So it is a 200 percentage, but ground resistance decrease is only by 50%. So the money which we are spending is more, but we get a less for the resistance. Now pipe or a rod earth, you can see that pipe or a rod earth generally standard is a 3 meters long. That means approximately 3 meters will go into the ground completely. Generally, we leave it outside is another 6 inches of material for connecting the crossbar and other items to this. Now, this also, if we see the calculation, there is a formula given Rg is equal to 100 rho by 2 pi L logarithm natural 4L by D. That means here you can see rho is proportional, whereas L is inversely proportional. The other again two items will come as a logarithmic because it is a circular in nature. So with 100 ohms, 300 ohms is the length, 4 centimeters is the diameter, it comes to 30.26. Let us increase the diameter from 4 to 8. You will find it is 26.58. So the reduction is only 12.16. So the doubling of the diameter decreases the ground resistance only 10 to 12%. Now pipe rod calculations, if you see, we kept the 100 centimeters as the length. The length we increase it to 200 and see the calculation, the increase is about something like 42% has gone. If you tribulate, it is a 58.71. So there is no point in increasing. The standard diameters are given, standard lengths are given, can be used. Already the observations have been done in the laboratories. These are the final recommendations by IS. Observation: doubling the length of the burial decreases by 40% only, tripling the length of burial decreases only by 68%. And pipe or rod electrode calculations, you can use it by the previous one is the IS. Now these two calculations are by BS as well as IEEE. Just to take the formula, you can use the Excel or you can use a scientific calculator, put the figures, you will get the answer, there's no problem. Multiplication is very simple. And the strip earth also has got, you can say Rj is equal to 100 rho by 2 pi L log n 2L square by WT. Here one more additional parameter has come. It is the depth of the burial. Depth of the burial is taken as 50 centimeters. And the strip you are getting approximately 8.986. Now strip, you can also here strip and a rod combination also can be tried, because when you go for earth mat, the combination will come. Earth mat required for 33 kV and above voltage levels, and important factors, you have to plan it, design, execution, and maintenance also has to be done. Now mat earth, if you say, is a combination of a strip and a rod. Strip is kept horizontally, a rod is kept vertically, rather buried vertically. You have a formula for this also from IEEE 2000, and same thing IEEE of different pages, different scientists. So this is also, you can try and make a calculations on your own. You will get the answer whatever is given in this. No problem for that. Now comparison of the results here by different authors, you can see that the difference is a very, very low 0.54, 0.68 means both the formulas are correct. Both the formulas will work whether you use the IS or you use the BS or IEEE. Choice is yours again. Ground resistance by Shivarji method also. So in this, earth resistance is calculated using the formula R1 R2 minus R12 square and R1 plus R2 minus 2 R12. Now illustration: grid electrode in high soil resistivity. Now soil resistivity is taken as 1000 ohms. Area we have taken as 160 by 160. Desired ground resistance is 1 ohm, and conductor size is 50 into 6 mm, and earth enhancing material used is a sodium based encapsulated requirement is 150 millimeter. So along the pipe in a diameter of 150 you can put it. So the density of the bentonite is 2 kgs per cc, whereas the water is 1 gram per cc. By encapsulating, observe, the ground resistance will decrease by 70%. That is, the actual resistance is 300 ohm meters, right? It will, that is 300 ohm meters, because we have taken 1000 ohm meters as the initial reading. Now mesh size is 32 meters by 32 meters. Number of conductors in X direction is 6. Number of conductors in Y direction is 6. Total length of the flat is 160 into 12. That is 1920 meters. Now the grid will come like this: 160 by 160. Each small one is 32 meters by small 32. And illustration of the grid, the soil resistivity you can calculate by using this formula. This is the quantity of bentonite required and quantity of flat required. And this is the end of the chapter 24. Next chapter is CE regulations chapter 25. And thank you very much for your attention. We hope we will again meet in the next module.